Morning, everyone. What's up? Hello, hello. Two people here already. Just going through connection start. Can everyone see? I know I'm late, but yeah, connection and internet in this country is phenomenal. How are we doing? Morning, everyone. We're live. Cool. How are we doing? Can you hear? Can you see? And how's the greatest rugby? Oh, I'm fantastic, Heinrich. How are you, bud? Just someone notified me that we're all good and cooking well. I am probably about a minute behind you all because I'm watching from the app. But we're ready, we're kicking, we're moving. First up, who's going to win today? Do we have the Blues or do we have the Chiefs? I'm going Blues. What's up, Zach? How's it, Archie? Langlex is here. Heinrich's here, of course. Thomas, everyone. Morning. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Tom Duffy's here early. Crikey Moses. All the way from Europe. Alright, let's actually watch the game. We're all good? Can hear you. Fantastic. Thank you for that update. Hit that like button while you're here. Chiefs are definitely looking like they're on the attack here. Starting stuff.
They knew they'd lost it. Discipline at the breakdown once again.
Discipline at the breakdown. That's going to be the question for this whole tournament: is how these guys handle the discipline. How's it, Jamie? Welcome, bud. How's that? Going for the Blues. Looking for 2 cents. I heard he's at the game. Looks like a good crowd in Hamilton. Definitely seeing the Chiefs on an attacking side. They're looking sharp. They're looking good. Oh, shit. The Chiefs have just started the ball. 5 minutes from the try line. 5 meters, sorry. They're looking strong. Oh, what a stupid kick. He kicked it straight down the throat of whoever that was. Blues, says Heinrich. Good. I'm also going Blues. Aaron Cruden seems to be quite electric on this one. Try time. Shit, I'm behind you, bud. The Chiefs are on the Blues are on the 22 of the Chiefs side, so I'm a bit behind you guys. The Chiefs are definitely looking like the more electric team in this one. Alright, ball's given back to the Chiefs. Now they're on the attack. Sees a gap. Sees an innocent gap. Where's the defense of the Blues from last week? Oh, Chiefs are looking good. I think James called it. Knocked one. Chiefs looking good. They are looking good. They all ran. They're really looking sharp, and Cruden's doing a lot of kicking in this game. I don't know if that's a strategy or what, but I'm a Blues fan, but I think it's going to be a big loss, says Jamie. Well, the rate the Blues are on the ball, I'm leaning towards that direction as well. Let's just seeing the gaps going through the defense of the. Like you say, it's also obviously been raining, so it's quite wet out there, which is tough. But they're just not looking as fiery as what we saw last week. And that makes me wonder: was last week's game a 1-8 wonder, or can the Blues actually come back and produce great rugby like we've seen in the past? Score is currently 0-0. I'm on 6 minutes. Don't know about you guys. They're on scrum, Blues ball, because the Chiefs just knocked it on. But the pressure's definitely on the Blues tonight. Who's in possession? The Blues have the ball. They just won their scrum, trying to run it from inside the 22-meter line. Kick out. Solid kick there from Black. Oh, well, let's see. It's going to be an interesting one. He ain't no fan. Who says that? Maybe it's chipping. But it's definitely raining over in Hamilton. You can clearly see the rain is pouring down. I don't even have the. How's it, LB? You're 20-second ahead. Okay, that's not too bad. 7 minutes now, my side. Chiefs on the attack. After Chiefs says LB. Going the Blues today, but Chiefs definitely looking like the stronger team in this one. We have more coronavirus cases today in New Zealand. If it goes up, rugby's done for the year. Back to lockdown. Really? Shit, that's not good. Or maybe it will be behind closed door. I don't know if they'll ban the sport because it's obviously in different levels. But let's hope it's, you guys still manage to come back from it because it will be sad if we lose rugby. I was watching the football last night. It was Gareth. You are the action replay now. I was watching football last night, and it was interesting to see the crowds being inserted in the game, which is something different. I never even knew that they were doing that. What half are they in? They're in the Chiefs half, probably just short of the 5 meter line. They're going for a line out now. Score. It is 0-0, Heinrich. 0-0. About 8 minutes and 20 something seconds in. Chiefs just won the line out and they're going on the attack. They just shanked it. They passed the ball straight to the Blues. Right, so now they're all the way on the Blues side. Spurs and Man U, yeah. But it was very clever how they did the crowd. I thought it was very interesting. In Australia, you can pay to have your own cardboard cutout of yourself in the stands. That's a good one. That is that a fact, or you pulling one leg there? Because that is actually quite a genius thought. If someone hasn't thought of that, put cardboard copies of yourself in the stadium. That could actually work. It's early in the game. Chiefs look good now, but can change within 5 minutes. So true, Archie. So true. Chiefs are making silly errors. I mean, they could have scored a try now, but then they passed the ball straight into the Blues pack. So no jokes. Oh wow, that is interesting. Australia needs all the money they can. Definitely rugby. That's interesting, Jeremy. I was not aware of that. I think it's a clever marketing tool, though. You want to be on TV still? Pay for your own cardboard copy. I must say, that's creative. I'll give Australia credit there. That's quite creative. Okay, the Chiefs are going to go for penalty given. I think the Chiefs are going to go for the points. Who do you want to win? I'm actually backing the Blues. I've said they're going to be my team for this year. I've always liked the Blues, to be honest. I think they're a nice little team. Um, and also because they're not predicted winners, so it's a fun team to have. And if they can keep going and keep fighting, it's going to be awesome to watch them create a success story, if I can say. But it's going to be a tough game. You're playing in Hamilton. There's a good Hamilton crowd. Tell me something, you guys in New Zealand, Jamie, you'll probably be able to know this as well. How far is Hamilton from Auckland? Because two senses is at this game, and I thought obviously traveling is not too much of an issue. I'm curious to know the time difference. Second best, the Blues. Cool, man. Okay, Kenzie's going, having his smile at the posts, and the kick is over. 3-0 to the Chiefs. Damian McKenzie smiles his way over those posts. 12 minutes in, 3-0 to the Chiefs. The Blues are going to need to come back now. Also from Auckland, about 80 kilometers. Okay, that's interesting. But I mean, with that rain, it's looking very wet over there in New Zealand. So well done to Two Cents Rugby for being committed in order to go show support for his Blues. Never go to Hamilton if you come to New Zealand, no. Why? Out of interest. Auckland to Hamilton is 123 kilometers. Interesting. Not riding in Auckland at the moment. That's fascinating. But an hour difference. Yet it's pouring over in Hamilton. But the Chiefs are looking more alert. They're looking quite on point in this game, if I could say. Capitalizing. It's just if the Blues can just stay focused or maybe calm down. Maybe it's early moments, nerves. They can really come back. Nothing is in Hamilton. Just a pond of ducks. I wouldn't know. So I'll learn from you. Cheapers. Bodie did a massive kick. The Blues on the 5 meter line. Line out to them. Can we see something happen? Come on, Blues. Score a freaking try. Make my day. Won the line out. Trying to do a quick drive. Oh, they're just short of the try line. Like literally meters. Get in. Pass it out wide. Come on, come on, come on. Get in. Blues on the attack. They're between the 5 meter line and the try line, so they're very close. Who's the advantage to the Blues? They are extremely close. Come on. Try down. Try to the Blues. Hey, and we were just saying the Chiefs might get this one. Maybe not. 5-3 to the Auckland Blues. 14 minutes in. Someone asking to show the game. How? Watch the game on YouTube right now. You can't. You're not allowed to view it on YouTube because then Fox, Super Sport, or all give you copyrights. LB, sorry, my bud, but the Blues have just scored. There's a fan cam over there. This is good. Okay, kick over 7. No. Ladies and gents, the Blues are winning. 15 minutes in. We've got a game on our hands. We have got a game on our hands. Great try. Really good commitment from the Blues, capitalizing on opportunities. And this is where the Chiefs didn't do it. They had the chance, but they did not capitalize on that opportunity that they had, which cost them. So credits to the Blues on that one for at least going there. You're still in lockdown. Yeah, we are. We're level 3, but we've still got strict rules, and it's going. uh, I forgot what it's at. Yeah, we're in level three, but we still our cases are still going up. Our unfortunately death rates are still going up, so we're going to be in lockdown for quite some time. So it's not getting easier. We've handled it well, but we're getting into the meaty stage of infections and testing and all that stuff. So unfortunately for South Africa, we're not going to see rugby until August, if we're lucky. We're not going to see a crowd for, I guarantee you, we're not going to see a crowd in our stadiums for 2020. 2021 if we're lucky, unfortunately. New Zealand had some idiots leave quarantine now. Oh no, really? Five. Funny, Jamie said something about you guys have five new cases. I don't understand people how they can just break quarantine. I mean, this virus spreads like this. I mean, it's crazy. Can I drink it? Of course I can, but it's a little early in the morning, so we're sticking with coffee. Okay, so let's get back to the game. What do you think of SA leaving to go over to England and stuff? Ah, it's not going to happen at this stage. I think there are definitely going to be more teams in the Pro 14 leaving from South Africa, but I don't think we're going to leave Samsung. There's too much on the line there. I mean, we've got a phenomenal tournament with the All Blacks. I want to stick to New Zealand, but I do want to see more SA teams in Pro 14 just to keep us going, keep us stronger, because we have the potential to grow over there. But yeah, okay, the Blues on the attack. They're just short of the 22-meter line. They're really looking good. It's like a switch with this Blues team. They've like caught a wake up here. Blues are looking sharp. Oh shit. Oh ref. Unfortunate penalty there to the Blues. Oh, sorry, to the Chiefs. Daniel McKenzie going for a kick there. But they were looking good. They were looking sharp, going into opportunities, going into the movements. This is a good game. So if you're in Hamilton, you're lucky. Besides the rain, of course. But this is good. I don't like Cruden at the moment. It's good to see him back in New Zealand, though. I must say, it's good to see a lot. I'm dying to see Daniel Carter in the Blues jersey. I think that's gonna be epic. I really do. While you guys are here, we have 48 people. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes by the end of the stream. That'll be pretty cool. I'll be very happy with that. We're on 23 at the moment, so let's push that up. Hi, G-Man Nathan. I'm all good, my bud. Watching rugby. We're streaming with you guys. I'm doing very good. You're not behind. Where? Those cases too from England. I heard something about it. It's trending. The rain makes it. I love rugby in the rain. It's the best weather for it. That's interesting. I'm not a fan of the rain. Watched the Kings last year in the rain, and that was bloody awful. But Kings don't get a crowd, whereas Hamilton's obviously clearly got a good Chiefs crowd. So I think that will make a massive difference in the sport. Playing in the rain is amazing. It is pouring. I mean, I've lowered my quality. But by the way, Damien McKenzie is going for points. I love the way this guy lines up his kick. You know, he goes a smile at the posts, and then he goes for it. Can he do it? He should. It's not a hard one. And the kick is over. 6-7 to the Blues. Um, Damien McKenzie's doing well with the boot. Yes, New Zealand's depth in rugby is actually frightening. The amount of players you've got, the amount of quality you've got, the amount of backups you've got. It's just insane what New Zealand have at the moment. No wonder they're one of the best teams in the world. I mean, you've got two All Blacks at the number 15 position. Both can play different positions. It's just remarkable. My question is, though, I would be very curious to see what Ian Foster does with Bowden Barrett. Is he going to keep him at the fullback or is he going to keep him a fly off? Because for me personally, the All Blacks have too much quality in fullback. And if you put Bowden there, you're going to take away the opportunity of Geordie. You're going to take away the opportunity of Damien McKenzie, who I rate high. I rate him so high. So it's just what a headache to have. But I would put Bowden at at a fly off. I know it sucks for Richie Mwanga and Otera Black for the Blues, but you can't not have Bowden Barrett. But you also can't not have Damien McKenzie, in my opinion. I think he's a genius. And the fact that he can kick, and I mean, that shit, the Blues try to kick it out. So the Chiefs have just kicked the ball well within the 22. Cruden's looking sharp. New Zealand New Zealand fans who are is Cruden retired from Super Rugby or is he still around? Possession 75% the Chiefs. Thank you for that. That is interesting. What's your thoughts on Sam Kane as captain? I'm not sure if it's the right choice. Sure, that's a hard one, Jeremy. I'm actually quite satisfied with Sam Kane. I think he's a good player, and I probably would have gone for him. It was between him or maybe Scott Barrett. For okay, the Chiefs on a solid drive, just short of the 5 meter line, and they got advantage. They're really pushing. I'll get to your question now. Let's just see. It's getting intense here. Penalty advantage, and the Chiefs are driving, but the defense is coming back from the Blues now. Blues need to be cautious here. Get it out wide. You see these. Okay, penalty. All right. For me, Sam Whitelock is just too old for the game, and I'm seeing him going overseas in the next year or two. So I wouldn't have made him captain. I probably would have gone Sam Kane, Scott Barrett. Um, but yeah, what? A Smith. We're not. What? Oh, so yeah. Nathan says G-Man, our depth is all inside, and I don't think Bodie will be a better at 10 than Richie at the boot. Not at the boot. I get you there. But remember, you've got backup in Damien McKenzie. Geordie Barrett can kick too. So the line and consistency of what the All Blacks have for is is interesting. Who wins a 100-meter race, Barrett or Colby? I'm going Colby there. I think Colby's way quicker in that one. No disrespect to Bowden, but I think I'll go Colby on that one. Sam, not even captain of the Crusaders. Yeah, it's Scott, eh? But also Sam has just come back, so I don't think. Yeah, it's amazing how the Barretts are taking over rugby in New Zealand. Eh? Jeepers creepers. Any update on Geordie? How long he's going to be for the Hurricanes? Because they're definitely missing him, and would definitely have needed him. Okay, the Blues won the line out, so they got the ball back. It's still well within the Chiefs' half. It looks like the Blues are going to give it to Mr. Black, and he's going to. I know, Scrum's going to take it. Well done to the Blues. They got out of that one very good. I would love to see what Sevilla would do as captain. Artie, funny, a few of you guys mentioned Artie Sevilla. I mean, he's a great player. He's a phenomenal player. Okay, so the Chiefs are on the attack. The Blues defense is pretty solid tonight, this morning. Tonight for you guys in New Zealand, morning for me. Oh shit! He's just knocked it on. He got a good gap, and all he needed to do was pass the ball. and as he was trying to, he knocked it on. So unfortunately, Chiefs are not capitalizing on opportunities, and this could cost them. If you play like that against the Crusaders, you're going to get knocked, my friends. Cody Taylor, I think. What is it, captain? Now I'm sure it's Scott Barrett. Not sure I can think of anyone faster than Colby at the moment. I agree. Cheslin is just a machine. I love that guy. He should have been the Springbok long before last year. Um, the quality he has to offer, South Africa definitely missed out, but better late than never. I mean, it's not often you can sidestep Owen Farrell and dodge the Farrell famous tackle. So it's very interesting indeed. Xavier would be my choice as captain. He's got a good presence on the pitch, often see in diffusing and breaking up fights. That's fair enough. Won't argue with you there. Who knows what Ian Foster will pick for his All Blacks? With the new coach, anything is possible for captaincy and selection. Well, he's already decided on his captain, so I don't think he's going to go back on that one. But I'm very curious to see the layout of the All Black squad or what he's potentially seeing because, as I mentioned, the depth within New Zealand rugby is insane. And I mean, the headache of who do you have at fullback, who do you have at fly off, who do you have at even scrum off is just amazing. Shots fired, G-Man, to us, England. Why, who's firing at England? Colby's legs are too short for 100 meters. He's great over 40 meters though. I wouldn't put it past him. Colby versus Zabana, that will be a good race. That will be a race. Okay, the Chiefs have got a penalty and they're going for post again. Can Damien McKenzie take the lead with his team? Definitely back and forth. But I still feel the Chiefs are in it and they've had more opportunities than the Blues. If they could just capitalize on those opportunities, then they'll be good. Colby versus Johnny May. Ooh, that's a good fight. Johnny May, another brilliant player. Highly rated. Okay, Damien's going for top 5 points. He's a top point scorer. Okay, McKenzie's going past the 50-meter line. And it is Cheapers. He had the distance, just not the accuracy. So the score is still 6-7 to the Blues. 28 minutes in. Quite far behind us. Yeah, I know. I'm watching on the app, so I do apologize, but at least it's some form of stream. You know, you want, no, all good, bud. Welcome. As Mackenzie's definitely a controlling factor in this game. He's not in every aspect of this game tonight. Colby scares me, Jamie says. uh, he is a machine. I will give him that. Right. What are we gonna have here? Okay, so there's a penalty to the Blues because one of the Chiefs player was blocking one of the Blues, and he knew it. He acknowledged his fault. So credit to him there. So Chiefs are going for the post. The Blues are going for the points, and we got Mr. Black going for the kick. 42 meters. Let's go 1-on-1 tonight. Can he kick this big one over? This is going to be interesting. Create the best in the front. I would if I could, but unfortunately, they will copyright me. And he shanked it. He's missed it. Unfortunately, he didn't have the accuracy, but he had the distance. So the score is still 6-7, 30 minutes in. Interesting stuff. Where are you where are you streaming on Gmail? I am Super Sports app. It's just easier for me to do the stream and watch it here rather than on the TV because the parents are around and I'll get distracted. So I've got more concentration here and there, if that makes sense. Sky Sports. Oh, there we go. Archie's giving you the guy there plumbed up. Got Barrett's gone for an up and under. Just not good enough, man. It's a lot of kicking today. No Sky now. Oh, what a pity, man. Come Blues, surprise us. Freaking hell, the Blues have they've got great players in their team. I want a Blues jersey. I really do. I love that color. Okay, Black's gone for an up and under. Can they capitalize? Nope. Although, wait. 22 meters. Oh, man, he passed the ball, but it went forward. No, the rest still playing. Okay, now wait. You think it's a try? It's no try. Not gone. But freaking hell. Back and forth. This is very exciting. That was close. It was close indeed. Pity. Blues almost had a try there. Almost had a try there. Jeepers, we're almost on 30 likes already, guys. Look at you legends going at this one fast. Let's see if we can get 50. What time is it? What, 8 minutes left of the half. Let's get a 35 before half time. Yeah, scrum to the Chiefs. That just passed the 22 of the Blues half. Should be interesting. Gatlin looking nervous. He would be. This is an intense game, but can I just say, shout out to the New Zealand fans. I mean, normally when it's raining in South Africa, people don't attend these games, and the boys are there in spirit. I mean, jeepers, they're in packs. Oh, knock on to the Chiefs on the 22-meter line. They're going to go back for a scrum. 7 minutes in, down the 22-meter line. Can the Blues capitalize and get an opportunity to score in a try? This could cost them. People are rugby hungry, come rain or snow. Fair enough. Newlands is like that in South Africa. I mean, keepers. I think come any time of weather temperature, Newlands will be packed for a Springbok game or a die-out Stormers game. I'd say Newlands faithful are definitely the most loyal in our country. I don't think people will disagree with me there. As a Shark supporter, we've got the worst support. G-Man, pop a beer open. It's never too early for a beer. Saving that for later. But what did we say? Sorry. Kickers a bit off form tonight. You are right there, Heinrich. Missed a few solid points in that one. To be fair, the kick for um, the Chiefs was quite far, but uh, Black could have got his kick in my opinion. Morning, G-Man. How's it, the Simbin? Welcome to the stream. Michael Johnson. Morning, bud. Morning, evening, afternoon to all of you guys. Thank you for joining me today. This is the best, besides having my famous guest, this is the best stream I've had. Got 44 people here. We've got 29 likes. We're going good. I'm happy. I'm smiling. Okay, the Blues are past the 22. They're on the attack, trying to get through the Chiefs back line. The new pass it out wide. They're just going for the pick up and go. Right. Okay, here we go. You're listening to me. Come on, Blues. Advantage, Blues. You're ahead of me, Heinrich. I haven't got the advantage line yet. There, it's just said advantage. Oh, Black's just done a chip up. Back to the penalty. Your net is going fine. What net? Oh, you probably need the three. Who's leading? We've got the Blues leading by 1 point. It's 6-7 to the Blues. 36 minutes in on my side. Probably I'm a minute behind live TV, or minute and a half. But it's a great game, back and forth. It's very hard to predict. Not quite sure who's going to pick up the win here, but looks like the Blues are going for posts, and Barrett or Black should get this kick over. It's very close. Good to see all my New Zealand peeps here because obviously with streams being at night, it's good to finally do one in the morning to have you guys joining us. Okay, so Black is going for the kick. He should get this. 6-10. You're already saying it. It is 6-10. It's so 6-10 to the Blues. Good stuff. Game. Can't predict it. Can't predict it. It's just too intense. I'm sorry, G-Man. All good. All good. At least we live somewhere, so it's fine. Oh, Cruden's got a bit of a Johnny Wilkinson action to his drop kick out. Got a little bounce in him. Great kick. Blues halftime lead. The Blues have converted 80% of their halftime leads into wins. That's an interesting fact for you guys. It's going to be tough though. Oof. Kicks it right down back to the Chiefs. We've got roughly 2 minutes left. It's interesting stuff. There we go. I beat you, Heinrich. I beat you to that one. But that's interesting. That's interesting stats. I did not know that. Okay, here we go. Blues on the attack. Get in. Just past the halfway line. Good tackle from Leonard Brown. Solid defense from the Chiefs. They're really looking good. Penalty to the Chiefs. Count is in this game, especially in the first half, compared to what we saw last week. Blues are dangerous. Card. Elvis says card. Okay, we haven't got to the card yet. Cruden's going for a kick first. There we go. Penalties conceded. 3 to the Chiefs, 10 to the Blues currently at this time of watching 38 minutes in. That's interesting. Shit. It just shows that if the Chiefs converted points, they would be in the lead. What time is it in New Zealand? Okay, I can't answer that one. I need you guys for that. Probably about 7, 8 o'clock now. Okay, Chiefs on the attack, halfway between the 22 and the try line. Advantage. Blues are giving away too many penalties, man. 7:46. There's your time there, Plumduff. 7:46 at night. Okay, we're into the red. There's the card that Elvis was talking about. Jeepers, you quite a bit ahead of me there. I'll do a refresh when we get back. 10 hours ahead of RSA. But don't you guys have different time slots in New Zealand? Or is that just Australia? I know Perth is different to Sydney, etc., etc.
Take another look here at what he was talking about, Mills. On the player, sorry, initially. So Petters
Blues need a wake up. They do. Their discipline could cost them in this game, which won't be good at all. Mackenzie going for a kick. We're still going here. And the score is 9-10, half time.
closes again. And at half time at
That
Hamilton,
half went fast.
lead the Galahad Chiefs by 10 to
9-10. Blues lead by 1 point. Very hard to predict who's going to win this one. It's going to be a very interesting game. South Africa should actually have many time zones as well. Funny, I've heard that before. People asking about time zones in South Africa, with it being north and south of the country. But it's fine. It's too complicated. I mean, two clocks. So let's keep it at one. Nope, only Oz because Oz is massive. Oh, that's interesting. I thought New Zealand had different time zones, like Auckland different, but I learned something new today. Thomas Giddy, how is it, bud? Welcome. China should also have different time slots. Nathan, is there any other way we can watch in SA without DSTV now? No. We used to have an app that Sox found, but it's very very behind. Um, I can't. I think it's Crick TV. That was one option where you could watch online, but it's not reliable or solid. But yeah, unfortunately, you can't definitely not watch it on YouTube because as soon as they see a form of game, they ban you or give you a copyright strike, which sucks like hell. I know I've tried it twice, and the one time I got caught. Going to Hurricanes versus Crusaders tomorrow. Can't wait. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. But it's early in South Africa. It's 5 o'clock, but it'll be a good one. Crusaders, I think, are gonna take it though. They're just on another level at the moment. What's a good free VPN? Oh, I wouldn't know that. Where's Heinrich? He's the genius with technical stuff. Chiefs playing too much in their own half. I agree. They're not capitalizing on opportunities. They definitely had more chances than the Blues, and I think if they converted those chances into points, it would be a totally different scoreline. Um, they need to catch a wake up. Do Chinese play rugby? I have no idea. Probably. They'll play some form. Oh, we have a wake up at 3 a.m. to watch SA games, so I think 5 a.m. is pretty reasonable for you. Fair enough. I won't argue. I won't argue with you there, Albie. that's a that's a good comeback. That one. Oh, you're Hong Kong Sevens. I played young summer. Cool, man. Massive. What? Yeah, it's trying to not time difference either. Go figure. Using local app through rugby pass. We're a bit faster. That's pretty good. Nothing is nothing is free in Waterworld. True. Showing the highlights of the first try of the game. Current score for those who don't know, it's 9-10. We're at halftime. There's a Chinese national team son-in-law as a shirt. That's interesting. I must look them up. Play rugby in Brazil. Okay, Brazil I've heard do play rugby. Outside most countries play rugby, but not many have pro teams. Fair enough. That yellow was bullshit. Some sports universities here have students play rugby as their major and all big clubs. That's interesting. Jimmy, how's it? I play rugby. Lacking. Hey, even the boys at Sky are saying Chiefs are making too many mistakes. And with that yellow card, it's the Chiefs need to capitalise in that first half. If they don't capitalise, shit is going to hit the fan. Do you know Lesotho plays rugby and cricket? My dad selected for the cricket team. I do know they play the sport. I didn't know about cricket, but I did know about rugby. That I've heard. Few people have contacted me from there. If India and China were serious about rugby, they could dominate. They have like 3 billion people to pick from between them. That's a good point. And look at the cricket team. They're phenomenal. So I agree with you. That yellow looked dumb. Looked like a certain. Well, I must say something. I think it's because see the guys are so strict to these rulings. So I think whatever they see is illegal, they will pull out the card. Um, so I think we'll see a lot of cards in this tournament going forward. He was not supporting his body weight. All his weight was on the ball carrier on the ground. There's Heinrich, my statistician. Gatlin talking to his boys there. Who's going to win? Let's go predictions now. Score is 9-10 to the Blues. It's going to be an interesting one. I still think the Blues can do it, but the Chiefs have definitely had more opportunities, which could indeed be the issue here. I'm cheering for all tries scored on both sides. Fair enough. Blues, Archie is backing. Blues are going to finish second this year. That's a good thing. Trav92 says that. What did you think of the Hurricanes? Cuddly was by that Barrett last week. I thought that was just priceless. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It just shows the sportsmanship and the relationship these guys have. I thought that was so clever and a good little trying to rattle Barrett. I thought that was brilliant. Um, it's good to see in the sport, and I think if the Blues had to play the Crusaders, they'll do the same to Carter. I thought that was very cool. I like that initiative. Final score 2018 Blues winning final drop goal. Blues win. Oh, shame. That will be tough on Bowden, on Warren Gatlin if another drop goal has to take the game away from him. If Dan Carter was playing, Chiefs would be in trouble. In what sport would you that's pretty standing? wonder if coach on the sideline will become the norm. I think it's a good thing if they can implement that in the game. Just saw two F1 drivers meeting each other. Anyway, gonna go to the real TV. See you. Cheers.
You can tell us exactly what you think using the hashtag
Come on, second half. I think the Blues are saving Carter for the Crusaders. I think that's a good point.
only on your World of Champions Super Sport. WB right now.
Someone nicked your bet, you went, no, I've changed my layout. That's why it looks different. Didn't all the games so far have 1 point difference at halftime? Good to watch, even the match. That's actually a good point there. I didn't even know that.
Half time in Hamilton, Blues lead, but there's just a point and a 10-9 the score. We'll hear from the coaching teams in a moment. Tom Watson of the Chiefs, firstly, Daniel Palino from the Blues with Jeff Wilson. Dan, we've all been here as a player or coach. We know these conditions. How do you go out and win this game in the second half?
I think you can stream from what? Rugby Pass app. Someone said it earlier about streaming from Rugby Pass. I wasn't aware of that.
In terms of controlling possession, is it?
I must actually get that app. I follow them obviously online, but I've never actually downloaded the app. Hey Gareth, can you see the Springboks playing before the end of the year? If not, why not? Jeez, that's a tough question, Matthew. I think they will. I think they'll be allowed to travel to New Zealand or Australia, wherever the championship gets held. But we're going to be rusty. I mean, New Zealand teams are playing now. Australia's playing in 2 weeks' time. South Africa haven't even played yet. So it's definitely going to be a concern for South Africa being a bit undercooked. But I do think they will play this year. But it's going to be tough. I mean, we're only there's only talk of us playing in uh, August. If we're not August, yeah, August if we're lucky. Hope so. I miss playing in Finland. Yeah, I know, keepers. I want to play. You guys too. Don't you worry. Okay, kick off. Second half begins. Let's go. Rugby pass you have to pay. New Zealand rugby boarded, I think. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder what the fee. What's the fee there? Do you know the LB? Blues winning the game. We got the Blues winning 1 point. 9-10 is the current score.
Stevenson playing his 50th tonight yet. He is in the Grammar first 15. With the Ioane brothers, but made a mistake here. And so Ioane, he'll be relieved because he lost the ball.
What's up, G-Man? How's it, Alex? New Zealand fields always so green. That is a true point. They'll play up north in South Africa, and the freaking grass is like it's like dead grass. If the boys score a try, they stop dead in the park, especially the Pumas. Remember the Pumas' old stadium? Jeepers creepers. But also they get a lot more rain than us. I mean, PE, it's a sunny day outside, and we're in the drought. So hectic. Ouch! Obviously, I missed the tackle here. Not a sheep inside. The Blues on the attack here. Won the line out. Not sure how much, but won't be too expensive. I think maybe like $20, 200, $20. That's like 400 rand now. It's not 200 rand. The economy difference is massive. I think it's yeah. I think I ran to the dollars about two, so that will probably be like 380 something. It's, it sounds like a little, but it's a lot for when we have to pay for DSTV and all that shit as well. So I won't be downloading that app very time soon or paying for those fees. At Scrum Town, Auckland having a drought at the moment, hardly had any rain this year. That that fascinates me because Hamilton is what, an hour away, and it was pouring earlier. Right, Blues won the scrum. Now they'll attack. Oh, they've just knocked it on. Can the Chiefs capitalize? Do you have sheep in? Do you have sheep in PE? If not, why? We've got goats. I haven't seen the sheep in PE to be dead honest. We do have it in the Eastern Cape, but on farms. But definitely not as popular as over there in Australasia. What is happening? Rugby is happening. 42 minutes in, or 43 minutes in, score is 9-10, and the Blues are in the lead. They've got about 65 minutes of the yellow card left, so it's important for the Chiefs to capitalize on this play advantage. Meat is expensive here because New Zealand exports so much. Fair enough. DSTV is ridiculously expensive. I agree with you, Nathan. Shocking. Just for repetitive shit that's on the TV. I agree with you. We push sheep over here for a sport. you know. Come on, Blues. Bowden, you should have passed the ball, man. You're selfish there. Oh, lamb chops. We definitely eat a lot of sheep. That's a fact. Come on. Let's see a tribe here, boys. Come on. Who's on the attack, yeah? Try to kick it to the corner there, but unfortunately not a good bounce for him. Keeps kicked it back, but down the throat of Black. Back and forth. I got tackled by a sheep once. True story. Jeepers. This is a very one side, one side, one side, one side. It's a very interesting game. This Chiefs are definitely looking the stronger team. I think if they just capitalize on points and opportunities, they're going to be sharp. They really are. You can hear some of the game. That's hopefully the goal. Come on, good defense from the. Surely that was out. No, great defense from the Blues, but good hands from the Chiefs in order to keep that ball from going out. He literally passed it in at the perfect time. Score now. It's still 9-10. No change yet. 3 minutes left for the yellow card. 46 minutes in. Teams have had opportunities but not capitalising. Blues currently have the ball, trying to get into the attack. Burden Barrett trying to kick it out, but he kicked it down the throat of the Chiefs player. But now he's passed the ball and he's shanked it, but seems to have enough time in order to keep it back. But pressures, they're making silly errors, which is costing them. You'd be surprised how much South Africans live against Auckland, especially East Auckland. Family from South Africa are currently living in New Zealand. Actually, I know quite a few people who are living in New Zealand. Um, there's definitely it's very popular from when people immigrate. They definitely choose New Zealand as their future home. Um, I'm dying to go. I'd love to visit New Zealand. Both teams playing a bit silly. You're right there, Matthew. Chiefs are more on the point, but they can't get through the Blues defense. That's pretty spot on there, Nathan. But like that other comment said, Matthew said, both teams are playing silly. They have the opportunities, but they're missing out on actually converting it. Not be good enough against the Crusaders. A lot of truth in that. But let's put into the fact that it is a very wet game. A lot of rain. So, although there hasn't been that many knock-ons, so maybe that's not even a fair analysis either. You have a roof over your head whenever you visit G. Ah, cheers, man. Thank you, Matthew. See the Blues. They were just short of the try line and they knocked the ball on. South Africans live everywhere. I found a drunken one floating in a pond singing. That sounds like a South African. No, there's a lot of South Africans around that have left. Perth, I think. Perth is, what do we call it? I think it's a little South Africa. When we play rugby or cricket in Perth, we've got a good, decent support there. Are there many Kiwis left in Auckland? I'm sure there are. Two centres in Auckland. So, yeah, it's very wet in Christchurch. Also true. Cheers, man. LB, that's one per hour. What are we talking about? Closer to the moon than Perth. Come on. Let's get some points. Almost 50 minutes, 9:10. Looks like the yellow card is coming back on. Oh, minimum wage per hour. Okay. I'm wanting to go over to New Zealand one day, but once I do, I'll still be a proud book. And yes, we love our booze. Yeah. If I ever had to leave South Africa, I'll never desert the team, that's for sure. Last boss was a South African, and yes, he was a good one. A lot up here. Yeah, we definitely travel. I mean, look at the European rugby. How many South Africans are in the squad there? What's the score? It is 10-9 to the Blues. Blues are on the attack now, just past the 22. But the defense is solid. Normally, when the teams get close to a try, they freaking knock the ball on. The defense is solid from the Chiefs. Come on, Blues. What? We don't hate South Africans, they respect New Zealand. We definitely do. Finally, Blues team that's doing well, even though it's not a not Bulls. It's still the next best thing. That's a good one. Well done, Nathan. I think Heinrich mocked me last week. He said, "Oh, supporting the Blues team finally." No, Rogers, how is it, bud? Okay, it looks like Bowden, Black, the Blues are going for points. 9-10 is the score, 52 minutes in. Love the Maori culture. Yeah, no, it's epic. Can you speak Africans? Probably mean Afrikaans. I can speak it, but I'm not good at it. I understand it more than I can speak it. My closest friends are pretty much all Afrikaans. It's actually quite funny. I'd love to see Carter play a game soon. I agree. I hope he comes on sooner or later for the Blues. Okay, so Black's going for the kick. 9-10 is the current score. Can it be 13? Over. 13-9 to the Blues. Knew I didn't spell it right. What's the score? It's 13 for points to the Blues. They've just taken a further lead in this game. 13-9. 53 minutes in. Got a game on our hand, ladies and gents. We've got a game on our hand. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get a 50. We're on 37 at the moment. Be cool if we can get there. It's easy to spell Afrikaans. Heinrich's Afrikaans. He'll be able to praat die taal. Keys around. The Chiefs are looking to avoid three consecutive home losses for the first time since 2001 and 2002. Interesting fact. I like these little blurbs that they're putting on. It's very interesting. Echoes Afrikaans, yeah. There we go. I was talking English, so now and then. Don't hold your breath, team. We've got this. Advantage for the Blues. To the Chiefs. Damien trying to do a trip. Oh, it would have worked if he caught it. Pro 14 is back in August with Derby's only top two conference teams playing the final. Yeah, I heard about that. That's going to be freaking cool. Looking forward to watching that as well. Bet you can't wait to get the Springboks jersey with three gold World Cups on it. You'll feel so proud. Yep, definitely. That's going to be cool. There's a few fake ones out, but I want a proper one. I don't want a fake one. Stormers need revenge against the Sharks. That one hurts. Gold Sharkies. A lot of All Blacks getting penalised. Yeah. Remember, it's the whole news story with the rules and they need to adapt the breakdown stricter. It's gonna take time for these guys to adapt to it all. Yeah, Damien McKenzie going for points. 41 meters. He's got 3 out of 4 tonight. He's smiling. The kick is. He's got it over. Back to 1 point. 12 Blues. 1 point in it. What do you think of Carr coming to the Bulls? Very good signing for the Blue Bulls. Jaguars. Jaguars building a force in the Blue Bulls. I must say, I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Score. It is 12-13. What about playing Europe? I really thought you'd make a box pretty soon. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys get opportunities and they want to go overseas. Um, you know what? It's, at the end of the day, they got to follow what's what's best for them, I suppose. Who's winning? The Blues are winning by 1 point, 12-13. And they're talking to Tana Umaga, the legend. If you Brian one of overseas, you ain't Afrikaans. uh, the English speaking South Africans play as much rugby as Afrikaans, yeah? It's pretty it's, it's pretty much the same, I'd say. But the Afrikaans are definitely passionate about their rugby. You're gonna watch the Lions live next year? I do. I really do want to watch the Lions. We've got one game here in PE, but I'm thinking of traveling to at least get one test game in. I really, really want to do it. But hopefully by then South Africa could acknowledge me and sponsor me tickets. So I'll talk, become big friends with the Springboks so they can take me as their mascot. That would be cool. But definitely, I want to go to the Lions game. Love your channel, Gareth. No ego, all passion for the game. That's the goal, Matthew. Thank you, bud. The Boulevard's not chicken. I'm coming to PE for that. Yeah, they've got the SA Invitational game. That will be awesome. Caleb, who's winning? The Blues are winning by 1 point. Lions to win the series all the way. I don't know. I'm predicting 2-1 to the Springboks. Right. Scrum to the Chiefs. Pretty much on halfway line. See what's going to happen. Oh, pork sausages. Those are lekker. Okay, on the halfway line, the Chiefs are trying to get it back. Damien does a chip. Good chip, but straight back to the Blues. Barrett's got the ball. Oh, jeez. The handling errors. Uh, knock on Blues, scrum Chiefs. Both teams are making silly errors here and there, and it's going to cost one of them. If they capitalized these points, we would have seen a very high scoring game. But I think the rain's not helping much because there's a lot of handling errors. It is a sloppy game, I agree. Another scrub to the Chiefs after that knock on from the Blues. Can something happen here? 43 likes. Look at that. We're almost at 50. Come on. Got Chiefs on the attack. Trying to find the gap. Solid defense from the Blues. Trying to get that gap in order to score a try. But penalty to the Blues. Missed opportunity again for the Chiefs. There's a lot of frustration out there in the park. G-Man, do you think Black will make the All Black side? I do. I think it's gonna. I think it's quality, but how he's gonna make the side is gonna be interesting with regards to the depth that the New Zealand have. It's gonna be a very tough one because where do they play Barrett? Where do they play Moanga? Where do they play Damien? Where do they play Geordie? It's gonna be interesting. But I think he will. He's a good player. I haven't seen much of Cruden. Yeah, he's definitely been quiet. You're at 20k at G. Now I'm not. I'm about 850 short. Um, but we almost at 20k. We almost there. Hopefully we can get this soon. I'm looking forward to um, the day when we can get to 20k. That was my goal. But it's picking up now that rugby's back and everyone's talking the sport. We're getting back up. It was a slow dip earlier this year, but we're getting somewhere. Nothing like an early morning beer after acting night of drinking. That's the medicine, they say. Share just side. Want to see you over the line. Cheers, bud. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that. Yeah, Blues got the ball. Also trying to find the gap, but the defensive line of the Chiefs is pretty solid. But great movement from the Blues. Get the ball out. Come on, get it out wide. Blues running forward. They just passed to 22. Looking a lot more energetic, the Blues side. An advantage, penalty advantage. Come on, Blues. Trying to get up. I don't want to see the comment section. Just now they scored a try ahead of me. Barrett goes for a drop goal. Geordie Barrett does a droppy. Bowden Barrett, sorry. Not Geordie. 16-12 to the Blues. Bowden Barrett does a drop goal. If not, why not? Go for it, kid. But like they said, if they got the penalty, they would have gone for points. So why not kick it over instead? Barrett's probably saying, well, Black's getting all the points by being the kicker. Let me get on the points margin. Great tactics for this weather, I agree. 64 minutes in, or 65. Score is 12-16 to the Blues. Territory is 40% to 60% to the Blues. Time in the opposition is 22, over 3 minutes for the Blues. Missed tackles 14-9 to the Chiefs. Handling errors 8-6 to the Chiefs as well. So interesting analytics that are coming out. We like the commentary. Cheers, man. Thank you. How are you watching it? I'm streaming it on our DSTV app. Hence why I'm not on official live time. But it's easier for me to stream and watch. Freaking expensive, though, because the internet is costly. But Got to do what you do to keep the people happy. As you South Africans who are here know, the internet is free, or data is expensive in this country. It's actually ridiculous. Who's looking good for the win here, Gareth? Blues, I think, are looking quite solid. If you asked me this probably 10, 15 minutes ago, I would have said the Chiefs. But the Blues have caught a wake up. Um, I think they've realized, okay, we need to do something. Penalty advantage for the Blues. Definitely, the Chiefs are losing discipline a bit, which isn't good. What's the score, mate? It is 12-16 to the Blues. I keep calling him Geordie. Bowden Barrett did a drop goal to increase the lead, but the Blues currently have a penalty advantage, and it looks like they're going for the line out, so they're looking to score a try. But the Chiefs are lacking a bit with discipline, and the Blues seem to be catching a wake up and capitalising on the opportunities. I watch you so much. My partner walks in and says, "You're watching G-Man." She doesn't even watch rugby. I like that one. Thank you, Jamie. That's a good one. Last night's chilled stream, I had the whole family was watching. No, it's good. It's good to hear. I'm amazed how far this channel's reached. So many people across the world. I mean, you'd think me being a South African, I'd have more South African followers, but I don't. The UK has the most, then New Zealand and Ireland, which I find absolutely incredible. So it's good to know. Too many penalties. Referees. Penalties conceded in the second half. 5 for the Chiefs, 1 for the Blues. Giving them a warning. Need to become more disciplined. It's Saturday. Tell us what we do. Yeah, from Sydney. There we go. Look at that. Last night's stream was great. It was great until the freaking internet. Where can you watch the game for free? Jeez, bud. When someone tells you that one, let me know, because then I'll do more too.
Taking over the goal kicking.
Never know the unbelievable fair point. Is Cruden playing for the Chiefs?
How important could that be?
Yes, he is, but he's been very quiet today. Bowden Barrett going for the kick now. 12-16. Can he get some points over? And he gets it. First kick for the Blues, and he gets it. Now the pressure's on. 19-12 to the Blues. 69 minutes in. 11 minutes to go. Can the Chiefs pull something out? Get a last-minute victory, or will the Blues keep capitalizing? The Blues almost seem to have switched off. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Barrett kicks it down the throat to Damien McKenzie, though. Can Damien do something? He's not been as sparky today. They're definitely watching Damien McKenzie this year. Chiefs are moving forward, but the Blues attack are pretty solid. Hey, we've hit 50 likes. Well done, guys. Barrett's kicking a lot today. But down the throat to Daniel McKenzie again. Fullback to fullback. Who's MVP in both teams right now? I don't know who's been the standout. Gareth's had a lot of the ball today, but he's been kicking quite a bit. Do we see a 60? We could. We're on 57. Chiefs need to try soon, otherwise, yeah, I agree. It's definitely their game to lose because they've had so many opportunities and haven't been able to capitalize. And I think that's been the issue in this game for them. Um, First half was definitely the Chiefs' side, but this past 15 minutes, the Blues have definitely come back and caught a wake up. Line out to the Blues, won by the Blues, just passing the short of the 50-meter line. We got 9 minutes left. Can something happen? Or will the Blues seal the deal? Good running from the Blues, trying to get it past, finding the gap. Past the 22, great run from the Blues. They're moving quickly. The Chiefs are like not nowhere. Pass it out wide. They've got it. Passing it. Can they get a try? Shit. This is good. They're on the 22, trying to find a gap. I think we're going to see a try. Yeah, Blues are just short of the try line. I'm not reading comments now because I want to see this try without being told. They got a gap. Try to our Blues. That's, I think, the game, ladies and gents. 71, 72 minutes in. What a try from the Blues. A brilliant running. Seeing the gap. It was just sharp. It was excellent. Mark Tellier scoring a try. Great, great try. Well done to the Blues. But phenomenal running. It's almost like the Chiefs have switched off. Gatlin is going to have a solid talk to this team. Brilliant try. This is interesting. Whoa, plumbed off. Look at you. Thank you for that, bud. Donation, £15. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. The bus is starting up. Definitely seems that way. Risky but played off. I agree with you there, Andrew. But that whole comeback of them getting there. Bowden Barrett kicking. This is interesting. Score, please. It is 24-12. Blues have just scored. Bowden's going for the points. So it could be 26. All his sensors jumping. Okay, here we go. Barrett misses it. So 24-12. Blues are currently in the lead. Try in the 72nd minute. Actually, watching that highlight, that could have almost been an intercept. He almost intercepted that. But phenomenal from the Blues. They're really, really looking good. There goes my Super Brew again. Can't get used to Barrett in blue. Actually, I've moved on with that. I think it's blue suits him. Okay, we got 6 minutes left. Who's going to win this one? I think the Blues. I think they've definitely sealed the deal here. Chiefs trying to attack, trying to get back into the game, but I think it's a little too late for them. Is there a big crowd? Definitely sounds like it. Looking good at center. Yeah, he is. Oh, there come the Chiefs. Finding the gap. Oh, good run. Good tackle. Chiefs are past the 22, trying to get a point scoring now. They're really close. But what's going to happen? Because if the Chiefs score now, this is going to cause a little headache. I still don't think it's enough time, but it will throw a spanner in the works. Yeah, agreed. Blues defense has been brilliant. Full stadium and it's wet. I mean that's remarkable. Manana died today. Sorry to hear that, Con. Pretty close to full. Okay, so it's not still considering the rain. It's been remarkable. Love to see a golden point, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so tonight. Almost 4 minutes left. The Chiefs are on the try line, 5 meters short, trying to get through. But the defense of the Blues has been good. They need to get it back out wide. If they can do that, then they might be able to score. Advantage Blues. Advantage Chiefs. Sorry, penalty. They're going to have to go for the try if they want any chance of coming back in. Going for the quick run. Chiefs are just short of the try line. Trying to get it out. Solid defense from the Blues. Oh, they've lost the ball. Blues get the ball back. Phenomenal. Jeez, like. Chiefs haven't scored a try yet. Only scored kicks. Yeah. Why do you have to type that comment 20 times? Stop that or be removed. There we go. Heinrich spoken, Ryan. There's a warning. She screwed that one up. They did. They only have themselves to blame for that. For this loss. The first half they were looking good, and it just been the Blues comeback. And I mean, this is without Dan Carter. It just shows the importance. I mean, Bowden's been good, but he's not been the star of the show. So it just shows how well they've done. Chiefs trying. They're halfway between the 22 and the try line. It looked a little forward, but I'll give it to them. Got 2.5 minutes left in this game. Chiefs are pushing hard, but the defense of the Blues have been solid. Cheers, man. Have a good night. Have a good morning in South Africa, but you have a good night too, bud. Who's got a penalty? Chiefs making too many mistakes. They can only blame themselves for that. This defense reminds me of the Bob defense against England in the final. Yeah, it's very good defense from the Blues. 2 minutes left. Blues got the ball. They're going to take a massive kick now, and that's it. Thanks, man. Got 58 likes. More than I wanted, so I'm happy. Very happy. Just need the Canes to upset the Crusaders. And $300. Ching ching. That's a tough one to bet on because the Crusaders are just too good. Thanks, Matthew. You too, bud. All good. 61 likes, 63 likes. Cracky, Moses. Doing well. Not straight. Got a minute left. Chiefs got the ball again. What is the point? It is 24-12 to the Blues. 1 minute left in this game. The Blues have won their last four away games. A fifth win on the road would set a new franchise record. That's interesting. Blues have really done well. Who dislike this video? They absolutely don't want their Blues. People dislike these types of videos because they think they can watch it. Although I've said in the title you can't. So then they automatically dislike it. But one dislike I'll take. Normally it's more when you stream like this. 30 seconds left for me. I see you saying already the Blues have won. Definitely looks that way. Well, Blues win today, which they will. They're leading Super Rugby. Damn it, Lions won. Scrum to the Chiefs. Yes, it took long to put that in. Good comeback from the... Oh, they stole it. Fantastic scrum from the Blues. 80 minutes. Time's up. Damian Kinsey trying to get it run through. Knocked off. Not knocked on. Almost knocked on. Is this Crusader game tomorrow? Yes, it is. It is indeed. If you're South African, it's 5 o'clock. Siren's gone. Chiefs trying hard to do something, but the defense is just too strong from the Blues. There we go. Kick it out. At least the Blues are still trying to score points. Typical New Zealand rugby. It's brilliant. Come on. What's the score? It is 24-12, 81 minutes in. Any mistake now is going to kick this ball out. That's a ball game, says Isaac. Not yet. Chiefs trying to run it. Damien kicks it, but shanks it out. That's a ball game. Great win. First time since 2011, Blues beat the Chiefs. Freaking up the Blues. Well done, guys. This has been good. It's good to stream a game again. So thank you all for joining. This has been a good one. Hit that like button before you leave. We're on 66, which is phenomenal. Plum Duff, shout out to you for your donation today. Thank you very much. And yeah, thanks for joining, guys. Good to have all you New Zealanders with me again. I enjoyed this stream, and we'll do it again next week probably. Definitely not at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Sorry about that, but I'm sure 2 cents will be there to entertain you guys for that one. So yeah, all the best to you guys, and we will chat soon. Joining tonight's stream or this morning's stream. It was phenomenal, and we'll catch up. We'll catch up soon. Good win from the boys. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for those who aren't subscribed, and we'll catch up soon. It was good. I enjoyed this one. Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Keep strong. Keep safe. And we'll see you soon. Cheers, Axe. Have a good one.